Hello everybody, my name is Rodolfo, and thanks to God I passed on my license exam, and now it's time to help you guys to pass on your exam too. So today I will have some questions with my best answer. Okay, let's practice. So, how is heating surface on a HRT boiler calculated? How is heating surface on a HRT boiler calculated? So to calculate the heating surface on a HRT boiler, you can use 2/3 of the area of the shell. Okay? You can use the area of all tubes, okay? And 2/3 of the area of the tube sheet minus the area of the tube holes. Okay, so the thumb of rules to calculating heating surface is parts of the boiler with water in one side and combustion gases on the other side. Okay, so that's just how we can help to calculate a HRT boiler. Next question. How is heating surface on a fire tube boiler calculated? And how is heating surface on a water tube boiler calculated? So, since the fire is inside of the fire tube, okay, keep this in mind. The product of combustions go inside of the tube. So, fire tube heating surface is determined by using the inside diameter times P times the length, okay? Now the water tube, it's water inside of the tube and heat product of combustion on the outside of the tube. So on the water tube boiler, is done the same way, but using the outside diameter of the tube. Again, heating surface, okay, parts of the boiler with water on one side and product of combustion on the other side, always measured on the side receiving heat. So that's why we use the outside diameter for the water tube boiler and the inside diameter for the fire tube boiler. Fire tube with 3 inches outside diameter has a wall thickness of 316 and a length of 14 feet. What's the heating surface? Fire tube, 3 inches outside diameter with a wall thickness of 316 and a length of 14 feet. What's the heating surface? So, since you need the inside diameter for the fire tube, okay, you need to remove the thickness on both sides of the tube, okay? So the inside diameter will be 2/5/8. Remember, you need to take it off the thickness of one side of the tube and also the other side of the tube, okay, to have the inside diameter. And the 2/5/8 times P, okay? Now, don't forget, okay, the inside diameter is in inches, okay, and the length is in feet. So you need to transfer. You need to transfer inches to feet, and then feet times feet. Because, remember, another rule of the heating surface. I'm going to say that again to make sure everybody understands. Parts of the boiler with water on one side, product of combustion on the other side. Always measure by the side receiving heat and always in square feet. Okay, so that's why we change inches to square feet to give you the heating surface in square feet. Okay, guys? How is maximum allowed working pressure calculated? So maximum allowed working pressure is tile strength of the metal in PSI times the thickness of the material in inches times the efficiency of the joint divided by factor of safe times radius of drum in inches. Okay. Convert 5 inches of mercury to PSI. That question, guys, I don't think you guys need to worry about because I don't think that's gonna be in your exam. And how is maximum allowed working pressure calculate, I also don't believe it's gonna be in your tests, but it's just knowledge. Okay, convert 5 inches of water column to PSI. So 1 inch is equal 0.0361, so times 5, that's the answer. How many BTUs is in 1 mechanical horsepower? 544, or most common 2545. 2545 BTUs is 1 mechanical horsepower. Convert 5 BTUs to foot-pound. Torque, okay, that's torque. So 1 BTU, it's equal 778 foot per pound torque, okay? 1 kilowatt hour is equal how many BTUs? So 1 kilowatt hour, it's equal to 3413 BTUs. And the last question, what 3 conditions occur that absolute zero, to have absolute zero? What 3 conditions occur for absolute zero? So, to have absolute zero, okay, there's no molecular motion. A perfect gas has 0 volume and entropy it's equals to 0. That's the conditions to have absolute zero. Okay, so guys, most of those questions are about heating surface, okay? So for the beginner guys, you need to know what is heating surface, okay? So parts of the boiler with water or wet steam in one side and product of combustion on the other side, always measured on the area receiving heat and always expressed in square feet, okay? Another thing that is really good to know, guys, is this: 2545 BTUs is 1 mechanical horsepower, and 1 BTU is equal 778 foot-pounds per torque. You may get that question, okay? So let's keep studying, keep focus, okay? I'm not gonna go, in Massachusetts we have another license that I can go for, but I have to wait 1.5 years. In this meantime, I'm gonna keep studying and I will keep help you guys, okay? So any questions, call me. Thank you very much. See you on the next video.